Barakatai Hawa, Barakatai Hausha, Barakatai Hawa, Barakatai Hausha, Barakatai Hawa, Barakatai Hausha, call Allah, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem, Barakadash. I'd like to give a shout out and salute to all the brothers across the four corners of the earth trying to preach this truth and seal elect. Hopefully you and me is one of them. Okay, you see this thing is growing legs. Okay, speeding up. Okay, now it's on the Jerusalem Post. Okay, and hey, they like I said, they're trying to get him out of everything now, but it ain't gonna work. It's great backfire. Okay, the book series that was adapted into the anti-Semitic film shared by basketball player KYRIE Irving is a bestseller on Amazon, Apple Books, and Barnes and Nobles in the United States. The Jerusalem Post has found. You see that? You see how the Most High get down? He's using this guy, and now everybody's looking at this. Okay? See, this truth is time sensitive. Get ready to shut down. Entries into the Hebrews, the Negroes Wake Up Black America series, which promotes the conspiracy theory that Jewish people are imposters who stole the heritage of black people, are the #1 best-selling book or audiobook in 3 categories. 3 categories. Religion, intolerance, and persecution, Black and African American biographies, and people of African descent, and Black studies. Versions of the book are also the most wished for in 3 categories. Call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. The first book by author Ron Dalton Jr. beat out former President Barack Obama's autobiography, A Promised Land, and the Black and African American biographies. Good. Good. Okay? Now let's go and get into this. See, this thing is starting to backfire. Okay? The first book by author Ronald Dalton Jr. beat out former President Barack Obama's autobiography. Oh, yeah, I read that. Versions of the book are in every slot in the top 10 besides number 4 and 8, which were won by the audio book and hard copy of Nicole Hannah Jones, The 1619 Project. Yeah, see, she on it too. A New Origin Story, and the #9 bestseller, the audio book for the autobiography of Malcolm X, is told to Alex Haley. You see that? Wow. On Apple Books, Hebrews the Negroes was #1 on the list of top audio books. The book was also found to be number 69 on Barnes and Noble's top 100 best-selling books. You see that? Diggle your Christmas. Everybody want this for Christmas now. You see, even though we don't celebrate that, and Ron Dalton don't celebrate that because it's all paganism, okay? But hey, Jake's are waking up, okay? Now, we know what happened with Knight. He severed his ties. Now, I'm going to show you why I'm bringing this up, okay? And then I got a question for everyone watching this, okay? 1 John 3:16. Hereby perceive we the love of Yahweh, because he laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. You see that? The brotherhood. Chapter 3, verse 17. But whose have this world's good, and see if his brother have need, and shut up his bowels of compassion from him. How dwelleth the love of Yahweh in him? Now we know what this saying, Bo, and Uncle Tom, Charles, Big Neck Buckley said, okay? And you know, both these dudes, they done wore dresses. You see that? And here it is. This video actually played at Shaq's Theater, okay? Now, they're trying to get Amazon to take it down, okay? So I got a question for everyone. I'm going to show you a video, then I got a question for everyone, okay? Remember this. For Colin Kaepernick, believe in something even if it means sacrificing everything. Remember, he gave up everything, okay? He put it all on the line. And he know about the truth too.
I'm gonna enjoy. Hell, I might buy some Adidas. Not only am I burning my favorite pair of Nikes, you're burning your sales. Have a good day.
Outraged Nike customers are burning their sneakers to protest this just released.
Now see, how many people now is gonna boycott Nike? Hey, and boycott Adidas. Okay? Boycott all these companies. We keep telling you, Jake, you don't need all you need is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Actually, I'm gonna get that. Matthew 16, verse 25, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. For what if a man, forgive me, Matthew 16, verse 26, for what is a man profiteth if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? You see that? Now, I put on the Brother Bacall Moth post earlier. I go to Walmart and get my shoes. Okay? I don't care how much money I make, none of that. Okay? I'm just happy that I found the truth. Okay? Because now we free. None of this matters anymore. It's all vanity. Okay? So how many people are gonna boycott? Hell, even boycott Walmart. Go to Goodwill. So long you got this truth, you're already rich, Jake. You won. Just stay in it. Give up Nike. Boycott Nike. Boycott all these places that you know don't like you. Okay? That's all you gotta do. Okay? It's time. This thing is getting shut down. Okay? Everybody can feel it in their spirit. You see how the Most High pulled that that move with Kanye and KYRIE. It's gonna be something greater next. Okay? Now, Kanye said he was Me Tooing the 48ers, is what he said. He said that was his mission. And it looked like it's getting ready to work. Okay? But he don't realize this ain't his mission. This is the Most High's mission. Okay? This is the Most High's plans. Alright? Proverbs 16, verse 9. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. Call Allah Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. We didn't know we was going to wake up to this truth. We thought we was going to just keep being what we were. Thugs. Okay? Crooks. Whatever else we was doing. Okay? Some of us were just blue collar, white collar, all aspects of life. We didn't know we was going to wake up to this truth and be doing what we doing. And it's beautiful. And this is the Brothers Malcolm page. Subscribe and be edified, okay? So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play this right quick.
You know, the liberal agenda is to take God out of the homes and separate the families. With that, you're going to get mayhem. You're going to get Mad Max on the other side. The conservative agenda is still that God runs the world. What I'm doing is I'm Me Tooing the Jewish culture.
And guess what? That's what you're doing. And I'm going to show you another clip and I'm going to shut it down.
Now the ADL has jumped on Kanye West because he said Black people don't have the same level of connections as Jewish people. Black people don't have the same connection as oil people, quote. Did he lie? No, he told the truth. And the ADL, Mr. Foxman, issued a press release on the 2nd day of December 2013. And this executive director said, quote, if the comments are true as reported, this is classic anti-Semitism. There it goes again. The age-old canard that Jews are all-powerful. No, you're not all-powerful, but you certainly are powerful. And you control the levers of government. You don't want to admit it. But as a celebrity, you're telling Kanye West he should know better. He does know better, and that's why he said what he said. Then you said to him, we hope that he would take responsibility for his words, understand why they are so offensive, and apologize to those he has offended. You know what, Mr. Foxman? I wish you and I could have a dialogue. You wouldn't put that small-time stuff over on me that you put on scared-to-death Negroes, that if they mention Jew and you call them anti-Semitic, they start bowing to you and your pressure. Kanye West, don't bow to the pressure to apologize to anybody. You said nothing wrong. Who are you, Farrakhan, to tell him that he said nothing wrong? I am directly from the Christ and the Messiah. So what I tell you has more weight than anything that these enemies might want to say. You have nothing to apologize for. It is their fear of the truth. And that's why it gives me pleasure to defend my brother.
Now, I don't agree with him with he's saying it's directly from the Christ, okay? Because we do, as Jakes, we do have a disagreement with Farrakhan concerning the truth, okay? Now, we know that he only gave the truth to Jacob. He didn't give it to Islam, okay? Or Muhammad, okay? But one thing I can say about Farrakhan, as a whole, he do come out a lot of times in defense of Jakes, okay? Now I'm going to show you one more thing. I'm going to get a scripture and shut it down. American Jewish Committee urges Amazon to pull anti-Semitic film KYRIE promoted. You see that? These people, they not going to stop. See, we in the last seconds, okay? They're going to try to make all these moves. The King Alfred plan, the Megiddo project, whatever else, Hot Musket, all these different programs that they put in place for Jake. But it ain't going to work. They're going to get the 2/3, but they're not going to get the elect. Let me get a scripture, and I'll see y'all again real soon. Proverbs 11, verse 28. He that trusteth in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch. And that's what you're saying, okay? So yeah, as the Most High is getting ready to shut everything down, go and get you some $8 shoes. You don't need all this fancy bullshit no more. It's getting ready to shut down anyway. We get ready to go home anyway, okay? And you gonna wear the finest of things forever, okay, for all eternity. So I'll see you again real soon. Shalom. Shalom.